Is WFG, World Financial Group, a scam? And if you're thinking about joining them, what are some questions and things that you need to know prior to doing so? My name is Tim Schulker. I run the Life Insurance Sales channel. And in this video, I'm going to be breaking down some things that you need to know about World Financial Group prior to joining, and then also answering the question that everybody wants to know: are they a scam? So without any further ado, let's dive right into it. All right, so WFG is a very large insurance IMO. They're actually owned by Transamerica, which is one of the biggest insurance companies in America and in the world. Have you ever seen in San Francisco, there's like a big pyramid building? And no, this is not like a coincidence or indicative of something else. The building is shaped like a pyramid, but it is like the big pyramid building. If you look it up in the San Francisco skyline, that's Transamerica, and Transamerica owns World Financial Group, right? So basically, World Financial Group, they sell, financial products like insurance, investment products, different things like that across Puerto Rico, U.S., and Canada, right? Interesting fact is that actually Ed Milet, you've probably heard of Ed Milet. If you haven't, I'll show you a photo. Ed Milet and Grant Cardone, this guy is Ed Milet. Ed Milet and Grant Cardone both actually used World Financial Group to get rich. So here's an article from Grant Cardone talking about how to choose the right mentors with WFG, and just going through his whole experience using WFG to make money. So yeah, this is literally Grant Cardone's website. Both him and Ed Milet were a part of this company. So what is this? What is this actually about? What is their whole deal, right? So basically, again, the way that World Financial Group is structured is it's an agency that is very based on recruiting, right? So essentially, and I'll touch on this commission level and training stuff. I just want to give you guys a little bit of background first. They're very based on recruiting, right? So their whole business model is you go out and you recruit people, you bring them in to the opportunity meeting, you get them to sign up as agents, and then you get them to sell their entire warm market. So you're basically, it's like a snowball effect. Like as you find more people, they find more people, they find more people, they find more people, and you're just selling insurance throughout this entire network that just grows and grows and grows and grows. So that's essentially what their model is. It's very network marketing based. So let's kind of talk about how you actually get paid. So whenever you're joining World Financial Group, you want to ask your recruiter, because you're probably finding out about this company by being recruited by either someone you know or somebody you met. You need to ask, what is your starting commission level going to be, right? And then how do you get that commission raised? What is the max commission you can possibly receive? And then what is the commission per product? So, World Financial Group is going to sell term. They're going to sell IULs. They're going to sell investment products. There's all these different things they sell, and you need to figure out what do you get paid on each individual product. Now, the thing about World Financial Group is you do have to recruit people in order to grow and in order to raise your comp. So you start off with a 25% commission, which is relatively low for the industry, to be honest. And you have to recruit people and sell policies. You have to do both. You have to sell and you have to recruit in order to raise your commission. So there's a guy on YouTube. I'll link the video in the description below that has like a full breakdown of their compensation plan. I recommend checking it out after you're done watching this, but highly recommend that. And that will kind of go deeper into like what the commission actually looks like. But you do start off at 25% commission when you join World Financial Group. So now let's talk about the training, right? These are some questions you need to ask, like what type of training are you going to get from your upline? Are they going to be hands-on with you, like really showing you the ins and outs of the business? Or is it just going to be like, hey, go recruit a bunch of people and figure it out, right? Which is what happens oftentimes at a lot of these companies. Is there video training, or is it just, one, kind of hype up, sign up meeting a week where they just get you all riled up and then tell you to go out there and recruit everybody at the grocery store? And then are you getting like one-on-one support and support, like if you're in the middle of an application or you're trying to write someone or sell them insurance, are you going to have someone that you can call that can help walk you through that process and make sure that you don't screw anybody over? This is very important and critical to ask your recruiter about. The lead program at WFG, the way that they do things again is basically whenever you join, you're going to start off with this low commission, and then your upline will quote unquote train you. So kind of what happens is you are supposed to bring them your warm market, right? So you go, okay, here's my mom, here's my dad, here's my grandparents, here's, everyone all of my coworkers at my old job. You bring these people, this warm market, to your upline, And then your upline goes and sells products to all of your warm market. And you watch them do this, and they train you by showing you them selling your warm market. And then obviously they split you in on a percentage of what they sell, but they're going to sell through your whole warm market. So the thing is with WFG, they don't provide leads. You don't buy leads. It's a warm market and like basically selling people that you meet in public. That is the way that you find people to sell, right? You're not like buying leads or doing anything like that, especially not with 25% commission. It's too low to even justify that. So what you're doing is you're going out, and once your upline has sold all of your warm market, now your job is you have to go recruit more people so that you can sell their warm market, right? So you're basically just finding new people that then you can sell all the people that they know. And then once that person needs to sell, their warm market's already sold, so then they have to recruit somebody else. And it's just a cycle that goes over and over and over. And that is essentially the way that WFG gets leads, is you sell people and try to recruit them. So let's say I'm, go to the grocery store, I meet some guy who's buying olives, and I'm like, oh, what's up, Jim? I like olives too. That's amazing. What do you do for work? Oh, are you happy with your job? Blah, 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 blah. You get into it. You bring him to an opportunity meeting. You try to recruit him into the business. And then you try to sell him insurance. And then you try to sell all of his warm market insurance. And then he goes and finds more people. And it just goes and goes and goes and goes. That is the way they do leads. For some people, amazing. That's a great fit. That's exactly what they want. They're just, super excited to do that. Whereas other people are not really, they don't really feel comfortable doing that, right? And so if you're the type of person that hears that and you're like, I would never do that in a million years, WFG is not going to be a good fit for you. And you may want to join an agency that either is going to provide you leads or give you high enough commission that you can buy your own leads. Your upline, right? So this is another thing you want to ask about is, and really like kind of dig deep into, is like, who is actually going to be the person that is training you? What is their experience with selling? And then how involved are they going to be? And like how much have they sold, right? Because with a business model that's so recruiting heavy, the knowledge of each producer is usually less because they just bring on so many people. So your upline, you could be the fifth person they've recruited and they've only sold 5 policies. And so how are they going to train you on how to sell policies if they've only sold a couple of them and they're just focusing more so on recruiting than selling? So you want to make sure that the person that's bringing you in actually knows what they're doing, because you're only going to be able to learn from them what they know. And if they don't know anything, you're not going to know anything. So you really want to do your due diligence and make sure like your upline actually has experience with what they're doing. Recruiting, right? So obviously, World Financial Group is very heavily on recruiting. They're definitely an MLM, which again is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a fact. So like if you're not comfortable with recruiting people and bringing people on and doing that, do not join WFG. If you are, join it. Great. But if you're not, this is not going to be a good fit for you at all, right? You are definitely be pushed towards recruiting. That is the only way to increase your commission level, is to recruit, and it's literally built into their comp plan. So if you're not comfortable doing that, do not join WFG. Now, the biggest issues that I've seen from talking to people at WFG is just having that low commission rate in the beginning, starting off at 25%. I've consulted with agents that are at WFG, and it's really hard for me to advise them when they only are making 25% on everything they sell. It's hard for them to go and buy leads or invest into their business when you're only making 25%, right? So that's definitely tough. And then also the other thing is just like the pushes towards recruiting and working the warm market. A lot of people are not comfortable selling to friends and family or selling to people in TJ Maxx or whatever. And if you're not, again, it's probably not going to be a good fit for you. Now, if you are, WFG, obviously freaking Ed Milet and Grant Cardone both came from that. So they clearly, you can clearly make money there, and there's clearly a lot of success that you can have. But it's definitely specific for a type of person that fits that mold and really jives with that personality, right? Now, with that being said, is WFG a scam? Most definitely not a scam. They are definitely not a scam. They sell financial products, and they were in the financial services industry, which is one of the most regulated industries out there. So they're 100% not a scam. Some of their business practices, some people may call them questionable. And not everybody that goes to work for WFG will see success. But are they a scam? Resoundingly, no, they are not a scam. Are they the best fit for everyone? No. And if you would rather, do like the lead model where you're talking to people that are requesting information on life insurance as opposed to just going and selling more market, then I would probably look somewhere else. Hopefully you guys got some value from this video. If you did, leave a like, hit the subscribe button for more content like this. Leave a comment if you have any questions for me. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.